Yes, yes, yes. We have found ourselves together once again in the 820 studio. I want to thank you, but I did want to get into today's discussion. This mostly is not anything original from me, but I'm going to say this with you, relate to you, these words of wisdom that came across about 2 weeks ago, maybe a month ago. And first of all, the first part of this, though I don't like reciting things to you, but it's so salient and so crystal clear to me, I hope it comes across to you similarly. So this first part on wisdom, I think I got this from Mr. Ryan Holiday and some missive or a short summary came across either on his website or an email. But here's the first part. And let me quote this. Quote, "We don't know, but we do know that for thousands of years, 3 inscriptions adorned the Temple of Apollo in Delphi, the mythic heart of the ancient world that was nestled high in the slopes of Mount Parnassus at the top of the Sacred Way, where generations of Greeks went for guidance as they struggled with vexing problems and dilemmas. These inscriptions were, the first one, know thyself. The second one, nothing in excess. The third, surety brings ruin," unquote. I think that's a good way to start this conversation today. I just share with you from Mr. Ryan Holiday, but the next part was from a gentleman or person, Rishad Tobaccowala. Hopefully I didn't mess up the name. And I believe it was written on or published on September the 7th, 2025. So let me go into this from this person now on wisdom. And the tagline also says, on wisdom, the future does not fit in the containers of the past. Like that. Joy. A definition of success is the freedom to spend time in ways that gives one joy. Joy is more than happiness, which is often transitory as it ebbs and flows with external events. Joy is more akin to the contentment and satisfaction. Some believe it is momentarily suggesting when we have flashes of joy. The joy that comes with deep satisfaction and contentment, however, endures, and its contours do not waver with the oscillations of the transient. Experience, time, and observation reveals there are ways to architect joy. Joy equals grace plus flow plus connection. Joy encompasses grace, flow, and connection. The joys exhibit graciousness. They tend to be in a state of flow and connected to both reality, other people, and some things higher and deeper. Graciousness combines respect for others, a sense of humility, and a spirit of generosity. Flow comes from learning, making, and building. Connection is some combination of a greater purpose, spirituality, and relationships with others. To be free to use your time to pay attention to what matters and what matters to you. Or, as the late David Foster Wallace said in his mind-shifting talk, "This is water." The important kind of freedom involves attention and awareness and discipline and being able to truly to care about other people and to sacrifice for them over and over in myriad petty, unsexy ways every day. That is real freedom. That is being educated and understanding how to think. The alternative is unconsciousness, the default setting, the rat race, the constant gnawing sense of having had and lost some infinite thing. Next word, appreciation. Among the teachings of the Stoics is the ephemeral nature of life and the passing of time. The followers of Wabi-Sabi in the Orient recognize the impermanence, imperfection, and incompleteness of all things. The poet Kate Ryan writes of the joy of finding lost things. And Carly Simon, in Anticipation, sings that she will stay right here because these are the good old days. From all these individuals, one learns 3 mental exercises to appreciate what we have. 1. Imagine a thing you own or a person or place you appreciate lost. All of us have lost things and sometimes refound them. A set of keys, a wallet, a passport. Other times it is our health or a home or a job. I have been there. As the line goes, we do not know what we have until we have lost it. True that. Number 2, imagine that you are doing something for the last time. What makes the ordinary and everyday extraordinary is that one day it will not be so. There will be a last day a child will crawl. A last day you will see someone. A last day you will visit a place or drive a car or go to a restaurant. Sometimes we know the last times and often we do not. When we are aware of the last times, we have a higher sense of attention and sensitivity to the specialness and the passing of the moment. But these last times come every week and sometimes every day. But these last times come every week and every day. The ordinary becomes extraordinary when we pay attention and we find poetry in the crevices of every day. Wow. I'm going to have to cut this one short today and maybe pick it up on another today. There's much more here to relate to you, but I'll finish this up on the next episode, inshallah. But for right now, just chew on that right now. This is more wisdom that I didn't create this, but I think it's worthy, and I'm humbled to be able to share this with you. And I hope you get as much out of it as I do. Pay attention. Stay safe, stay current, stay present, and remember, it is always 8:20.